Hey, welcome back to the shop. Today I'm going to be working on a couple of these wooden crates using some white oak lumber I got. Let's get into it. For this project I'll be using some white oak ripped and quarter strips and some rustic plane sawn wide pieces for the ends. The first step is to get them dimensioned. I'm going to cut them down to manageable pieces on the miter saw, then take them to the table saw. So I'll be using the wide rustic piece for the ends of the box. But because the ends of the boxes are so short, I'm going to size them on the table saw as one large piece. So I'll take the size of the box, double it, add a little bit of room for trim. So 7, 14, add an extra inch. So I'll trim that off at an inch. Well, that was a miracle. The miter saw didn't trip out the breaker. All right, with those cut to length, the next thing we got to do is put a nice straight edge on each piece so we can run it through the table saw safely. Now that we got one straight edge, it's time to run through the table saw. There's never a shortage of narrow strips. What do you guys do with all the edgings that you make from your project? We'll save that big piece for later. And for the side pieces and the bottom pieces, because I'm a baller on a budget, we're gonna take them and run them through the bandsaw, cut them in half, so we can get 2 pieces out of every one. Okay, with our pieces all ripped in half, it's time to surface them down to 3/8, and we'll surface the end pieces down to 5/8. Right on the money. Okay, now we got all our side and bottom pieces surfaced to 3/8 of an inch. We're going to cut those to length, which is 18 inches. We'll have to trim the bottom ones up a little bit more, but we'll fine tune that when we get the crate put together. With our ends cut nice and square, we'll put up a stop block and get them cut to 18 inches. Okay, for these bottom pieces, we're going to cut a dado on the bottom of our end pieces. To do that, I'm going to use my table saw. Cut a little groove that should make it nice and sturdy. Keep things from breaking out the bottom. I want the depth of the dado to be about 1/3 to 1/2 of the thickness of the piece. So I'll adjust the blade so it just barely goes to that spot. On the fence, I'll use the bottom piece as a guide. I want there to be about 1/4 inch of wood below the dado. Lock that in place. We'll take our first cut with the bottom piece as a guide, and then we'll remove it, and then subtract the kerf, and that should get us just about right. Miter gauge to keep it going through their square. I'm going to remove my bottom guide piece and then tap over the fence the thickness of my kerf, and that should leave us with a dado that's approximately the thickness of the bottom piece. Okay, it's a little loose. The good thing is that it's just a wood crate, so you know, this should be all right. Okay, with those dados cut, I'm gonna measure 7 inches down, and then we'll cut those to length. Measure 7 inches down from the top by the dado. Okay, for the handles, I'm gonna use a 3/8 inch Forstner bit. I'm gonna drill 4 different holes, round them over with the router. Just make sure you do it before you nail them on the box, otherwise you're gonna end up like this guy, trying not to hurt himself drilling holes. So. I think we wanna move that over and get that point as close to the other hole as you can get without breaking through when you start it. I find about 1/16 or maybe 1/8 of an inch is about right. Ease in there nice and slow. There it is, it makes a good handle. We'll round that over with the router and we'll start assembly. All right, now it's time to do a little sanding. While I do that, you guys watch the squirrel. All right, time for assembly. If you made it this far, thanks for watching. Please give a like, subscribe. It's a lot of work for a wood crate. Okay, I'm gonna be using some 5/8 inch brad nails, a 18 gauge brad nailer, and some wood glue. All right, make sure our dados are facing in. I'll start out with one of our top side pieces at 18. Okay, before we put the last slat piece on, we gotta size the bottom pieces and drop them down in our dado. All right, and I'll put one in the dado, line up the other one, mark it, give it about 1/16 of wiggle room, and go cut it on the miter and check it. We'll tack it in there with the brad nailer. To space the bottom pieces, I'm going to get real technical and use a pencil. That's about 1/4 of an inch. Got to put the glue on the ends as well. That looks good. Tack it in with the brad nailer. Alright, spacing's a little bit off. Guess I'll have to knock that out of there. Perfect. Alright, there it is. All done. Good wood storage crate with a good solid bottom. Might want to hit it with some sandpaper. Do some labels. Got a little wonky on the bottom here, but I feel like it's got good handles. Thanks for watching.